What's up, bitches? Today I'm gonna be going over YCP. Oh man, that place. I remember about last summer I went there. A lot of people told me to go there. Oh yeah, yeah. They told me, oh yeah, it's so cool. YCP's awesome, bruh. You gonna love it, duh. Yeah, I went there. It was cool at first, but then when we met our sergeants, well, our cadres, them motherfuckers were mean. I mean, I know they're supposed to be hard on you, but this was ridiculous. I mean, probably like the first day, I had diarrhea, and we wasn't really doing much. No wait, it wasn't the first day, because we didn't get out yet. I mean, we didn't get out until like at the end of the first week, because it was raining that entire week. Thank God, because it was hardcore to 2 weeks. But the second week we wasn't safe because it stopped raining an entire week, and all those days we got out and we worked our asses off. I mean, they worked the fuck out of us, man. I was like all worn out. By the second day of the second week, I was worn out. I was just like, man, I feel like I was just going to die. That's how worn out I was. And, you know, I had a stupid ass platoon. They wouldn't shut the fuck up for shit. Even though the sergeants told them to shut up, they wouldn't shut up for shit. They would sit there and talk. And the sergeant even told them, if y'all gonna talk, we gonna keep caping. And they would not shut the fuck up. So we had to sit there and cape that entire hour. Just sit there and cape. I mean, for those of you that went to ICP, y'all know what caping is. Y'all should know what it is. For those of you who haven't went there, shit, trust me. I'm not telling you can't go, but I mean, if you don't like to work out, don't go. Trust me. But them fucking cadres were like out of their mind. They were like psychos, and they'll be like, that's alright, we're gonna do this all day. I'm just like, oh my god, are you fucking serious? I used to tell everybody, to be like, y'all just be quiet, bro. I don't feel like caping no more. Hell, my legs were hurting. I couldn't even stand up for a second. That's how bad my legs were hurting. Them bitches was like fucking, oh my god, son, I felt like them bitches were gonna fall off. And we were steady running, getting up early in the morning and run. I used to hate that shit. Get up early in the fucking morning. They couldn't wait until the evening to do that shit. They'll make us get up early in the morning and run. I used to make excuses not to run. I used to say, oh man, my leg hurts, I gotta go to the nurse. And sometimes they used to fall for it, and sometimes they didn't. They didn't quite fall for it sometimes. And I used to tell them, oh man, I don't feel like running. And we went, I mean, probably like when I was about to get kicked out, because I wasn't in there that long. But when I was about to get kicked out, they had this course. I mean, it was like a road, but not, I mean, like we had to run around, like there was a field in the middle of it, and we had to run around that entire corner to the other side. I mean, until we meet back again. It was just like a circle or whatever, I don't know. It's hard to explain, but if you go there, you'll know what I'm talking about. And they have a van. I mean, one of the fucking sergeants get in the van and, like, I mean, just follow you everywhere you go. Like the people that are behind, they follow. But anywho, but I mean, that shit was fucking ridiculous. I didn't like doing that fucking shit. I was sick and tired of it. I didn't feel like doing it. But I used to make up excuses to be like, oh man, my leg hurt, man, my leg hurt. My leg. It was always my leg. Always. Just always my leg. That's why they felt for it, because I would just do the leg, but my leg was really hurting. But it wasn't hurting that bad to where I wouldn't be able to run, but it was hurting enough to where I couldn't really walk. But they would make up excuses. They'd be like, oh yeah, if you run, it'll stretch your leg out and your leg won't hurt anymore. I'm just thinking, looking at them, bullshit. You just want me to run. You just want me to run because you know I'm making up an excuse not to run. and you're gonna try to beat me at my own game by making up excuses. I mean, it didn't make any fucking sense what they was making me do though in there. I mean, that place was horrible. I didn't like it there at all, one bit. I don't even miss going there. I mean, I know a lot of people say, oh yeah, you're gonna regret it. You're gonna regret it later, not too long after you get kicked out. I got kicked out for fighting because I attacked this boy and beat the shit out of him because he kept talking shit, and I was getting tired of him. I like literally beat this dude up, and I was 16. I was 16 years old, and this kid was like fucking 18. He was like, he wasn't that tall, but he was taller than me. And he had like a heart tattoo on the back of his neck. And I like beat the shit out of him. I'm like, I don't know, I like ran at him and like to where I knocked him against the locker. And like I just beat the shit out of him. But he made me mad, he pissed me off. When he pissed me off, we got a huge problem. But anyway, I just couldn't take it in there anymore. It was like fucking ridiculous. And the only good part in there was the food. The food was like fucking fantastic. And I know I sound like a fatty for saying this, but I mean, this was the only time food would actually make a situation better for me. Right here, that their food was delicious. I don't know, it was just, every time you go there, you don't want to skip a meal, trust me. They cook that good shit. But I mean, them sergeants would just utterly try to destroy you. I mean, the sergeant major was like, oh yeah, it may seem like the sergeants are trying to destroy your cadres, but they're really trying to help you. They're trying to get you in physical fitness. And I just be like, are you fucking serious? Physical fitness? Shit, we've been in physical fitness. They talking about just because we get in trouble when we have to exercise doesn't mean we're being punished. Oh yes, we are. He's like, just because when you get in trouble you have to cape doesn't mean you're getting punished. And I'm just like, oh yes we are. What do you call size trailer hawks? 15. No bullshitting, or you'll do it over with. You do it all over. What do you call that? Come on, man. It's fucking bullshit. And another thing I'm gonna go over with you guys about YCP. Their sergeants are fucking liars. All they do is lie. I mean, they sit there and say, oh yeah, a cadre never lies. We never lie. Oh yeah, right. Y'all never lie. Y'all lie y'all asses off. Stop fucking playing. I mean, but the coolest thing about the sergeants is they're like American heroes. They actually been to places like Iraq, Vietnam, all those places, Africa, all those places, and wars and shit. And they say, oh yeah, you get so scared you shit on yourself. Oh yeah, I get so scared I shit on myself. Yeah, man, get so scared I shit on myself. Like, I really want to know that. I don't give a fuck what you do in your pants. Don't tell me that. But, I mean, why? I mean, I'm gonna just wrap this video up. YCP is fucking ridiculous. It's pointless. If you want to go there, hey, be my guest. Knock yourself out. But I'm not trying to say that any smart person wouldn't go there. But I mean, if you don't feel like, just beating the hell out of your body for pointless shit, then, just don't go to YCP. It's really not worth it in the end.